Hey there, this is Heather and welcome back to Prison Architect. Before I get into the video, as usual, please remember to like it, subscribe to my channel, and you can also leave me comments in the comment section. In today's episode, we are going to be doing a lot of building, and I have taken the time between episodes to plan out what is going to be the criminally insane section of the prison. So this is the visitor staff hallway right here. We're going to extend that down. This is how the prisoners are going to be admitted to this area. This is also how visitors are going to be able to reach them and how our kitchen staff will be able to get to the kitchen and cook things. But the criminally insane prisoners will not be able to leave this area after they have been admitted here. Parole is located here. All of our psychiatric help will be here. Solitary, the cafeteria, a common room, and then all of our cells and a yard. And they will be showering inside of their cells because nobody trusts them not to attack each other in the shower. I don't think that that's a good thing to be doing. So this is what I'm planning on doing. So we should be able to complete that hopefully in this part. So let's unpause the game and see how everything is going. We do need to build medium and maximum security as well, but I did choose the warden who is geared specifically towards criminally insane inmates. And it's also raining like crazy just now, so I don't know if you can hear that in the video, but hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, so let's start on our foundations here. I'm gonna do just a brick as before, and we'll just bring that down here and just get as much of this done as we can. Let's see, I guess we'll just go to there, maybe. How about one shy? Okay. And this will hold 100 prisoners exactly. And I did do the math for the canteen seating as well, so that should all be good. Should have enough room for everyone in there. And I didn't manage to make it a perfect square, but I think that this is institutional enough, so we will probably need to be putting more power stations over here because I am trying to do it separately from each section so that what happens in one section doesn't affect the next one. So everything should be fine. We've got a lot of injured people in these holding cells. We really need to get everyone out, unfortunately, and they're not really being tended to, which is kind of a concern. Can you please come here and tend to my prisoners? You're not moving with priority. I don't like that. You come over here. Please treat my prisoners. Okay, so that prisoner was treated, and so was he. We've got 2 in here. Good. So she did heal them. All good there. Now we just gotta wait for our builders to complete this foundation, and then we'll have to place everything for our padded cells. And let's see, they're doing their programs and free time and work right now. I have disabled work for maximum security as well as supermax. We don't have any supermax people, and I don't know how you even end up with supermax people unless you just intake them. Yeah, I don't know, because basically the consequences for things don't involve going up to supermax, just maximum security if they murder people. And I don't think we're gonna take any maximum security people in, maybe later, but I think we're just gonna have the maximum security prisoners who are there because they killed people while they were in our prison, or maybe they were medium security and they did something bad enough to be upgraded to maximum. But I don't know really what that would require. Okay, so serious injury from a medium security person would send them up to maximum, or anyone if they murder someone then they would end up as a maximum security prisoner. So we really shouldn't have a lot of them, but we are doing a focus on the criminally insane. And I do have workers trapped in here, unfortunately. I did put a staff door there, but no one has built it. I'm hoping that someone will be able to do this, but they might all be trapped, which would explain why nothing has been done. So let's just get some additional builders in here. We'll have 20 instead. And then hopefully they can free these guys up. I also have some other doors placed around, like right here. I have to put one there so they can get into that outer fence area, but we definitely wanted those compartmentalized so that people can't, you know, go from one area to another. So they're staff only. And as soon as those doors are in place, then we're able to designate them that way. So we do have one over here. I don't know how they're going to get to it anymore because we've got this pathway. I guess we could put a door somewhere else, but I don't really think we're going to end up needing that. Maybe we want to dismantle this wall. Demolish it, rather. Okay, so they did manage to get out of there now. So that should be fine. That door still isn't there, but we'll be okay. Everyone is showering right now. Looks like we missed a shakedown. I hope nobody dies. That is kind of a likely consequence, though. Gonna have to wait and see if that happens today. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's get this doctor over here to tend to those guys again because one of them's injured. Unfortunately, they don't have a home right now. The two maximum security guys should be fine in here for a while. Granted, one of them was injured before, but he might have gotten injured in the cafeteria rather than within his cell with that one other guy. So that's what I'm thinking probably happened. And we actually have a bunch of prisoners who passed the education. So we should go into, where is it? Well, first of all, let's do visitation rights. And then, let's see, prison maintenance. Did we already get this? I think we've done this. We'll see about that. And we should have a psychologist already. But let's look at, let's see, cell block B. We definitely have already completed that. Let's see how many of these we've completed. Okay, so almost all of those. We need to add 2 TVs to the prison. Cell block C, yeah, we've definitely completed that one as well. And here's the education one. This is what I'm looking for. So we have gotten a bunch of people who have passed the basic education. And now we can do the general education, which would basically be like a high school equivalency. And where is that? Okay, so we don't have a time slot for it. We're going to have to build another classroom or cancel that. I think we're going to build another classroom because we do, well, do we really want to do that? I don't want to cancel those classes, and we do have a lot of people coming in. So let's just do a quick build here and clone this room. And then we can put our general education in there. I did leave that room for another classroom in case, so that works out pretty well. And speaking of that, I actually do need to get a cleaning cupboard in here. So I'm gonna have to figure out where that's gonna go. Probably just like off the yard or something like that. Because that's like the easiest place that I could just put that quickly. So we'll probably do it. However, the criminally insane people are not going to be able to do any work, so, you know, it doesn't really matter if they can reach it. We could just put it up here. I'll have to think about that. But we're nowhere close to needing it anyway, because that entire section of the prison is not built yet. Alright, so a lot of people crowded into the workout area. Looks like they're just talking, not really getting much exercise right now. Rain is really coming down. It sounds like a hurricane outside. Wow. If you guys can't hear that, I will be surprised. It is quite loud. That's amazing. Okay, so we've got a lot of blood happening. What did you do? You have attacked a prisoner and staff. You have attacked a prisoner and staff as well. Well, this is why we need to get you guys in your own section where you can be sedated safely and locked away and not really interact with each other very much. And if it was possible to just like not even let them be in a cafeteria at all, that would be nice. But I'm not really sure how to do that because it's not in the policy. When I look in here, it doesn't say anything about me being able to tell them that they're not allowed to go to a cafeteria to eat. So I think unfortunately they're going to be in the cafeteria eating like everyone else, unfortunately. Okay, we are in lockup. Let's do our shakedown. People have been injured today, unfortunately. I don't think anyone died, but those people did end up in solitary for things they shouldn't have been doing. Found some weapons on minimum security. Not great. We do have sedatives here, just needles, shanks, cigarettes, cell phones, drugs, shears, and a couple of drills. Now a hammer, drugs, a fork. My goodness, you guys. Okay, so how are you all doing? Why is your bar into the orange? You're agitated. You're an insomniac, but you're sleeping just fine. You're probably sedated, but for the moment, things are okay. Okay, so they did get this hallway done, and I can designate that, so we're gonna do staff only here for obvious reasons. And I think we're gonna put a power station in here, but I'm not really sure where I want that to be. I think we're gonna probably need a door. Yeah, okay, so this fence is kind of, it's just like double protection. There's no real reason to have that there, because the criminally insane prisoners actually don't dig, which is interesting. But let's put a staff door in here so that they can get there. And then I'm going to be putting a power station and a water pumping station down here so that we can have that all be separate. We'll get some capacitors in here as well. Well, we can't do that until it's actually placed, so we'll wait for that. And of course we're going to need an electrical cable and all of that, but we'll do that afterwards. Okay, so they are getting some stuff done here. And I'm not sure what we're gonna want on the center area of the prison. Probably things like farming, which we aren't doing yet. We aren't gonna have criminally insane people doing that though, so it doesn't need to be accessible to them. And I'm gonna have to change this visitation as soon as we have the other one up. No criminally insane people are going to be allowed in here because they are far more dangerous than everyone else, including the maximum security people. So how is everyone doing here? And how is our general education going? Have we got that classroom done? We do have it done. Okay, so now we can have 2 of them, but I'm just going to... Do we really need all of these? What's going on with this? We don't need one here. And we don't really need this going on, do we? Not really. Okay, well, I guess we didn't need an extra classroom. We could have just canceled one of those, but whatever. Now we have more capacity if we need it, and if we want to add more minimum security, we definitely could do that over here. Let's see how this construction is going. Still have quite a lot to do, but they are making progress. Okay, so we have gotten some prisoners released. We have 16 people up for parole. We have some visitors here. Some people are in solitary. One needs medical attention. Can't find out where that person is. Alright, and let's work on the TVs that we don't have. That's probably a good idea. Let's put some objects in our common room here. So we could just get little TVs, but I don't really see why we want to do that. Let's see, is there a radius on this? I don't know. We'll just put a wide sofa facing. Okay, I changed my mind. Let's just dismantle this. And then we'll flip those around. They don't really need a conversation area so much. We can just have them face the large TVs instead. We can put 2 of them in. And it looks like we are reaching the maximum on our power. That's not good. We should probably remove these arcade cabinets maybe. Or maybe some of the computers. Let's dismantle some of the computers. I haven't really seen anyone use those, so we probably don't need them there. Let's move this one down there with the others. Okay. And then we'll put the wide sofas back. And have them facing the TVs. Again, I don't know how. Oh, okay. So we are getting all of these sofas within range of the TVs. That's pretty nice. Okay. And we have found drugs on people. Let's do another shakedown. That needs to be every night. Wish I could like pre-schedule that, but that's not a thing. We found a cell phone. Looked in a lot of places already and they really haven't found much. But here it all comes. I'm sure we'll find more. More cell phones, cigarettes, needles, drugs, all kinds of stuff. Well, we are getting there with this. As soon as that's done, we can get the crazy people out of here. I thought I saw that one of you was injured, but it doesn't look like it anymore, so. Oh, it's that guy Fellows over there. He really wants drugs. Really wants drugs. And speaking of which, oh no, there's a tunnel. Well, we're gonna have to drag that remove tunnel tool over the whole thing. Oh no. Riots are taking place. Can you all please get, oh, they can't enter. No, we need the riot police again. Let's get 2 riot police units. Oh my gosh, 27 prisoners are rioting. I don't know why. Why are they rioting? You want spirituality and luxuries, and this is why you're rioting? You want hygiene and spirituality. You can take a shower anytime. There is a specific shower time. You could all be doing that instead of rioting. I don't know. 50 prisoners are rioting. That's not great. Can you all please get over here? And you over here. And I remembered to right click this time instead of left click. So they're actually gonna do it. Good. Okay. Go up in here, please. Handle this problem. You in here. You in here. Oh my, so many injured people. Please go in here and handle the problem. Thank you. And you, down in this cell block now. Thank you. So many people are injured. That's not great. We do have doctors to deal with this, but we'll see how efficient they are at it. And it looks like we can dismiss the riot police, so we'll let them leave us now. A lot of people in solitary. I'm sure we need a lot more. Oh, lots of people in lockdown. Over 50 people require medical attention. We do have an unconscious guard. Oh, look. It's probably another developer. He attacked staff and destruction. I don't know why they're so upset because they didn't really have a lot of complaints. Not a lot of needs going on. I mean, you have some needs for your family and freedom. I don't really think you're going to be getting any freedom though, because you are in a presumably a federal prison. So yeah, insane levels of contraband. I don't know why everyone's so angry. Let's look at the needs here. So some of them have recreation needs that are pretty severe. Spirituality is not great, and luxuries aren't great. We probably do need to get a chapel pretty soon. That's definitely something we should build in the center here, because I don't think we want to put it like directly here. We'll figure that out. And we do have a lot of new prisoners coming in as well. We might need more guards. I do have 194 people here right now. We have 20 that are in medium security now, so a number of them have been up to the next level. We're gonna need to build that medium security area quicker than I was expecting. I didn't know there was gonna be a riot. Let's get the capacitors in here. Just max all of that out. We'll hook up the electrical cable here. And then I guess we'll just bring it up and over. And make sure to power all of our cell blocks here. Just bring it down. Definitely doesn't need to be uniform, but why not? We can just make it that way. And we're gonna want to power this hallway as well, so we have lighting up to there, it looks like. And then I'll just bring power across. Now, you might want some lights in the yard, but this actually was not supposed to be indoors, so that's a thing. Didn't really want it like that. We're probably going to need to remove this foundation then. I mean, we could make it like a gymnasium for them, and then like have the little outdoor yard. But I've never done a gym in this game, so let me know what you think in the comments. Have you ever built a gym in your prisons, and like what are the pros and cons of that? Should I remove the foundation or not? Let me know what you think. Okay, so everything looks pretty normal again. All of the destruction probably caused some delays with the construction of the new part of the prison. We are working on getting all of the electrical hooked up. Right now, that is not complete. And then after we have lights in there, we can build the walls and stuff, so that's what we'll be doing next. We found someone with a fountain pen, the most dangerous weapon in the game. At least it was in the last prison. Why are so many of you in here? I really don't like that. I mean, there's too many of you anyway. There's 20 people, and these should only have 6 each. But I think we'll have to wait until at least the next part to get our medium security up, so all of the criminally insane will move down here. We'll have one more holding cell then for medium security. But then that will still only be, you know, maximum of 18 that will comfortably be housed in there. Okay, and how is our education going? So they're not even halfway done on here. There's only 2 students. I kind of doubt that either one of them is going to pass just because the pass rate on that is pretty low. But we do have 30 people who pass the foundation education, which is pretty good. Considering the number of prisoners we've had, probably not that great, but I don't think we've been running it that long. And we are going to be intaking quite a number of prisoners tomorrow, as long as the intake isn't off. Let's look at that. So we are filling to capacity. But it says that we are closed to new inmates for some reason. That doesn't make sense. We are not closed to new inmates. We do have it set like that, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. And this should also not say that we're in a good situation. Strange. That looks like a bug. Oh no. Alright, well anyway. Okay, so we can start building the walls in here now. And I'm not going to pause the game because we have a lot of things that we need to do. So let's just get our brick walls. We'll automatically be turning them into padded walls when we designate them as padded cells. So no need to do, well, you know what? Let's dismantle these objects, the lights, because we really don't want those there. And anywhere else where they're placed badly. It doesn't look like it. Okay, well, yeah, over here. Oh, great. So I decided to cut the video while I'm working on the new criminally insane area, and one of our criminally insane prisoners was murdered. Was it by you? You're unconscious and handcuffed. You attacked a prisoner. Oh, murder. Might have been him. Might have been him. We don't really know. Could have been both of them together, but, yikes. Someone is dead, and he was quick criminally insane, outbreaks, whatever that means, and an addict. Let's look at that. Outbreaks. This prisoner is prone to violent outbreaks and damaging the environment around them when feeling suppressed and untreated. Well, he was probably feeling suppressed and untreated, but now he's dead, so I don't think he's really feeling anything anymore, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to working on this, and I will cut ahead. Okay, so here it is. After an hour and a half of recording, we have our criminally insane part of the prison. It will hold 100 prisoners down here, and we currently only have 9, so we could definitely get some more people. We've got a separate canteen and a kitchen here. They're not going to be helping with the cooking for obvious reasons. They've got a common room. They have 4 psychiatrists and 8 psychologists. They've got 3 paroles. And we have a yard that we could turn into a gymnasium, or we could get rid of the foundation, depending on what you guys think I should do. You can leave that in the comments. And yeah, so I just need to set up the psychiatric programs, and then this will all be good to go, and we can intake some more criminally insane prisoners. And with that, I'm going to leave this part here. I've got other things I have to get to now. This was way longer than I expected it to be. So yeah, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave me comments in the comment section, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.